Yo, what's good with y'all? Back with another video. Hope everyone's doing amazing, feeling good. I got two topics I want to speak on. Whatever flows. I'm just gonna talk, and whatever comes out, comes out. So, I never write anything down for any of these videos. I just speak, and whatever comes to me, comes to me. I always wait till I'm in tune with my spirit to talk. So, from here forward, I'm gonna let my spirit talk. So, two things I wanted to speak on really was the true spirituality. How you don't really gotta meditate to even be spiritual. Straight up. True spirituality is, to me, it is being sat up in here in the woods, experiencing this, every single part of it. And not even just the woods, but just experiencing life as we know it in whatever way. Like taking everything in, no phone, no social media, even though I'm on my phone right now recording a video, but you get what I'm saying. The only reason I even have my phone on me on this walk because I had the intention to record this video. Other than that, I would have been out here in this nature, phoneless, just taking it all in. And that is what true spirituality is. Living in the moment, taking everything in, not stressing about the past, not worrying about the future, just living in the moment. Because the moment's really all that matters. Straight up. And never been a time that you should be focused on the future, because you never know what tomorrow's gonna bring. Tomorrow could change off that entire thing, that entire plan that you're putting on for the future. You never know what's gonna come. So the only thing that you can do is live in the moment, straight up, because you never know what's gonna come. You never know. Things happen that we could never have expected, and it'll change the whole way you was perceiving life. That's why the only thing we can do is live present in the moment and really experience this. Experience what is around us, because you never know what is going to come. And that is what true spirituality is to me. Just sitting here and experiencing. You don't got to meditate to be self-observant. I feel like if you sit alone in the woods, if you sit anywhere alone and you just observe, you observe yourself, observe your feelings, that in and of itself is a meditation. You are being self-observant. That is, to me, partially what meditation is. Self-observation. You constantly self-observe while you're experiencing these things, and you observe what you like and don't like about yourself. The things you don't like, you don't gotta resonate with that. You don't like it for a reason, and that means it ain't you. It ain't supposed to be there. So that's why self-observation is so key, because you observe all these things and you observe, I don't like that, I need to fix that. However long it takes you to fix it, as long as you know that you need to fix it, that's all that matters, because eventually you will fix it if you know you need to fix it. And if you really put your mind to something, focus your mind on that, nothing's stopping you from fixing that. Nothing's stopping you from changing that. Nothing's stopping you from getting whatever that is that you're putting your mind to. Only thing that ever stops you from doing stuff is you. And that is the 110% truth that I fully believe within myself. My spirit be telling me that. Everything be telling me that. I know it. If you truly believe something, you can do it. If you truly focus your mind on something, you can do it. I look back at a year ago, and everything I was trying to manifest a year ago, I have manifested right now into my reality. I'm not going to speak on all the things that is, but everything that I wanted to manifest, I have. Everything. That's how I feel. And I truly feel that way. So if I can do it, anyone else can do it. With bigger things, smaller things, whatever it may be, you can manifest it. It doesn't matter. You can manifest it. Your mind is the biggest weapon. Like I said in a couple videos back, everything started as a thought. Someone had to think of that road before it became a road. Someone had to think of that school before it became a school. It's all a manifestation. It's all a manifestation. Your mind is the most powerful weapon that you have, and you got to learn how to tame it. That's why self-observation is key. You observe the thoughts, you observe everything. You can choose what thoughts to put energy to when you observe them in that way. You can observe the feelings so you understand those feelings. Recently, one thing I realized is you can tap into a certain feeling and emotion when you're doing something. Like, I'm going to use specifically anger, because this is one thing that I'm able to tap into, that emotion. You can tap into it, get whatever power that emotion gives you, and then tap out of it real quick if you start to learn what these emotions feel like. Like with anger, when you're angry, you get a little stronger than you usually are. So at work at times, I was doing some demolition, if you don't know what that is, and I was trying to rip something off and I couldn't do it. So I was like, all right, let me tap into some anger real quick. I said that to myself in my head. I tapped into it, I tore it off, and then I just would smile and laugh. You just tap into whatever emotion and then you let it go. That emotion doesn't gotta control you, you know what I'm saying? You just let it go. That's what's so good about when you start experiencing the emotions with like self-observation and all that. You understand these emotions, you can tap into them whenever you want. At least for me, that's something that I can say 110% I have been able to do, is tap into the emotions when I want to. And it gives you that extra boost that emotion gives you. That's what the emotions do. They give you an extra boost. And when you learn how to use that emotion in a positive way, you can use that boost that emotion gives you in a positive manner, rather than using it in a negative manner, if you understand what I'm saying. So with that all comes from self-observation. So you don't gotta meditate to be spiritual. You don't gotta do none of that to be spiritual. You just gotta experience life and observe the world around you, and observe yourself mainly. Observe yourself while you observe the world around you. Beautiful bird. Love it. Like, literally, observe everything. Observe the trees, observe the people around you, and observe yourself. When I say observe the people around you, I don't mean judge, but you have to observe the people around you so that you know what people you should be around. Because if you're not observing the people around you and observing how you feel when you're around different people, you don't know what people you should be around and shouldn't be around. Observe your feelings around those people. If you come around somebody and you feeling nervous or just feeling not your regular self, something's up. They might be draining your energy. They might be something might be going on. They might just have a negative energy that you're not vibing with. That doesn't mean, so you don't have to put yourself in that position to be with that negative energy, to have that feeling. You don't have to be with that person. You do it for you. It's not in a selfish manner to not be with somebody because you don't like the energy that you feel when you're with them. If you feel bad when you're with somebody, you shouldn't be with them, because naturally we're gonna tune into the energy we're with somebody. And sometimes they might tune into your energy, you high vibration. They might tune into that energy, and that's great, but that's what they want. At the end of the day, that might be what's happening. They're gonna tune into that high vibration energy, but you getting drained, bruh. You're gonna be getting drained, and that's not a fun thing to feel. That's what I'm saying. You gotta pay attention, self-observation. So when you're around people, you know, all right, I can be with this person, I can't be with this person. You'll understand that through self-observation. So that's what this spirituality really is to me at this point. It's not meditation. It's not sitting eyes closed doing nothing. It's really taking everything in, experiencing life, like to whatever you see fit as the fullest extent, experiencing life to the fullest extent, whatever that is to you. To me, experiencing life to the fullest extent is like getting in nature every day, just taking everything in. I don't see like drinking and things like that as experiencing life to the fullest extent. To me, that takes away from this experience. You forget those events that happened when you do certain drugs. I'm not saying all of them are bad, but some of them will take away from the experience. That's one thing that I've realized throughout my experience. So I think personally it's better to, like I said, everything in moderation. If you want to, you can do it occasionally, but don't do it a lot. Like, keep that shit to once a month, if anything. Less than once a month. Honestly, bro, once a year. Like, to me, I don't do that shit at all. Like alcohol, I mean. I smoke a little ganja here and there, things like that, but it ain't something that I'm doing every day. It's something that I have a grip on, because I don't want anything to take away from my experience. Big B. So everything is just with moderation. See, it's all about balance. See what adds to your experience and what doesn't. If you perceive something as adding to your experience, then you do it. It adds to your experience, but don't do it profusely. Don't do it in a bad manner. Don't do it too much, because that's when it'll take away from your experience. You can say, okay, this adds to my experience if I do it occasionally. There you go. That's how you do it. And now, with meditation and things, where I feel meditation fits into all the spirituality and everything is, to me, meditation helped me with my self-observation of observing my thoughts and feelings. But true meditation, like when you meditate, your goal when you meditate has to be to tap into something in the subconscious. Because let me tell y'all how I started meditating. I used to have something in my subconscious that said I had ADD. I used to think I had ADD. So what I did was I meditated into my subconscious to figure out what in my subconscious made me believe I had ADD. And I found that, and I reprogrammed my subconscious to prove to myself I don't have that. And with anything, y'all can tap into your subconscious and reprogram it. One of the best things to reprogram out of your subconscious is fear. A lot of people out here living in fear, and they like to call it caution or things like that. Nah, you just scared. It's that simple. Your time to go is your time to go. What are you worried about? It's gonna happen if it's supposed to happen. So you gotta really sit down, tap into your subconscious, and understand that all we meant to do is just live in the moment and experience everything around us. The trees, the birds, the views, everything. We're supposed to experience it. Whatever you love, experience that. And I mean truly love. And go experience it. Because the only thing stopping you from experiencing what you want to experience is yourself. And that's the biggest fact that I feel within myself. If you want to do something, manifest it and go and get it. Because the only thing stopping you is you. It's that simple. And then get out there, experience is true spirituality. Listening to the bird chirp like that. Hearing the lawnmower. Just sitting with the trees, hearing the trees rustle. That is spirituality. Experiencing. That is it. You don't gotta meditate to be spiritual. You could meet a more spiritual and more conscious person that has never meditated in their life before. You really could. A person that has never meditated in their life could be way more conscious than a person who meditates every single day, if that person who meditates every single day does not know what they are meditating for. Because as a person that does meditate every single day, I see in my past when I used to meditate, at times I didn't know what I was meditating for. Now every time I meditate, I know what I'm meditating for. I know what I'm trying to get out of my subconscious. I know what I'm reprogramming. I know what I'm changing, and I know what I'm doing. And that is what has got me to this point now. Understanding what I'm meditating for and why I'm meditating, so that I could tap into what I wanted to and really grow from that. And that's what I'm trying to spread, is that you don't gotta meditate, you don't gotta do none of that. You just gotta experience and self-observe. And if you want to meditate, go right ahead, but you do not have to be a spiritual person. It's all about observation of everything. That is what spirituality is. Observation and living in the moment, and living in this experience, present. That is what it is. And it's as simple as that, bro. We are literally here just to observe and experience this life. Ain't nothing more to it. Straight up. That's all we're here for. Observe and experience. Learn about yourself, learn about the universe. When you learn about yourself, you learn about the universe. It's a crazy thing. So, with this video, I hope you all begin to tap in. If you haven't already begun to tap into things, I hope you all begin to just tap into experiencing life, getting outside, sitting in nature, sitting by the water, things like that, things of that aspect, because it's a beautiful thing to do. You're only here for so long, and whether or not you believe in reincarnation, I strongly believe in reincarnation. You gotta live life like you only live once, because once you reincarnate, none of those memories are gonna be within you. You're gonna feel within yourself like, damn, I've been here a lot of times, but you will not remember. Everything is gonna be like a fresh new experience. That's all I gotta say. That's what I'm saying. Live life like you only live once, and just experience every single little thing, bro. Every single little thing. Everything. Nothing is a bad experience. Nothing. So get outside and experience it. Everything. That's what this is about. Observing and experiencing. Peace, much love.